Now, in the private markets, credit markets, we just talk about a death spiral. And a death spiral is that part of the cycle when the debtor needs to borrow money in order to pay debt service, and it accelerates, and then everybody sees that and they don't want to hold the debt. That's where we're approaching.
How soon before we get there then?
It's like if I was a doctor and I was speaking with you about your condition, I would say to you, this is now very, very serious. All of these are major problems. What you need to do is cut your deficit from about 7.5% of GDP to 3% of GDP. And you can do that. There are certain things that you can do that cut it in a certain way that'll make it much healthier. You know, I believe a lot in diversification. I also think that people don't have typically adequate amount of gold in their portfolio. In other words, gold, if you didn't have a view of the market, like the gold market, it's a very effective diversifier under the other portfolio, because when bad times come, gold is a very effective diversifier. So I think that having something in the vicinity of 10% or maybe a little more, 10 to 15% in the portfolio is worth giving some thought to. But in other words, debt is money and money is debt. And we have a problem. We have a supply-demand problem with it. And so a good diversifier for a typical portfolio is that. We have a lot of people, a lot of the market is leveraged long, you know, like long. Everybody wants everything to go up and then they get excited and then they get leveraged long. And that creates a position that could be difficult.